It is Sunday morning at right at 3 a.m. So it's time to go get some coffee and freshen up a little bit and come back and have breakfast. Do the same routine. Like I've mentioned, I kind of like routines. When my job is involved, I guess maybe is I really like the routine. Then if my job is boring, and I've had boring jobs long ago, it was a long time ago, but when I had jobs that were pretty routine, like they were the structure, then I found excitement and all of that outside of work, and there was no routine for the things like that. And that's when I would hike and camp and sail, do all kinds of things all the time that were all over the place, and there was no routine with that. But since my job does require a good bit of my attention, and it gives me that thrill and excitement that I need in my life, then I need more structure. And it would not be cool to have a job that is as fun as this and requires as much of me and not have structure. Just personally, I don't do as well with that. So anyway, that's just me. You see the hat, the jacket's a little chilly outside. It's like 45, and that'll be changing here shortly as I start driving. It's amazing. It's going to be chilly here, and I bet it's going to be pretty hot in Texas. All right, I'm going to go get ready. Good morning. You can't see me too well there, it looks like. It's 4:15, and I'm on my way to New Mexico, going through Arizona, and I'm actually coming from Los Angeles, California. And with Arizona and now New Mexico, it's so beautiful. Y'all got to get out there in your cars and just drive. Just do that sometime. It's so beautiful out here. But anyway, I wanted to say cheers, and hope y'all have an awesome day. Cheers. I just wanted to show y'all a little bit of the drive in the morning. Traffic's pretty easy. This is actually totally my favorite time to be up and about anyway, but with driving and trucking in general, it's perfect because people, for the most part, the majority are not started yet. So traffic is minimal, and there's not a lot of people at the fuel pumps, and then I get done earlier than everyone else, and I can find parking spots. So another perk to waking up early, and yeah, another reason it works great. All right, I'm gonna go and drive. I just took a little bit of a break to pull over, get a drink of some water, and to do a load check. And I did need to make some adjustments to the securements of the tarp, or a part of the tarp. So that's why load checks are really good. There was some stuff that just kind of came a little loose, but it's best to catch it before it turns into anything worse. So we are required to do load checks anyway. So most of the rules that are set for driving, they're there for a reason, and this is one of them. And I would do it anyway. No one needs to tell me to check my load every so often, but it's supposed to be done every 150 miles, and or every 3 hours, and that's about when I do it. I might do it a little bit more free. Actually, I do it more frequent than that, because if I stop for anything, then I just make a quick little trip around the truck. Anyway, so I did that, and I'm glad I did. And it's good to get up and walk around for a moment. It's great. The day is about done as far as the driving goes, and I'm at a rest stop, and I learned something. There's not nearly as many rest stops on highways, so I need to remember this, because I was not out of time yet. I have a little bit of time left, which I like I've mentioned, I don't like to get it to where it's out. But there wasn't much in between here and when I would have been out of time, and there wouldn't have been any backups. So anyway, I'm glad I got here, because like a moment ago, this guy right there pulled up. That guy right there pulled up and took the last spot. So I'm glad I came in when I did. But look at this view back here. It's nice. I'm in Texas, and I actually don't know what city this is. Not a city at all, so I'm not sure what town or what place I'm at. But I went through New Mexico with all the fires, and that was something else. That was pretty bad. But I'm glad for the day to be done-ish. I'm gonna have time to eat, edit a few videos, which I don't get to do very often lately, because I like to make these every day for this particular little set of videos, because I want you to see what it's like in a week. So I need to do videos every day that are accumulating. I'm putting the clips together, but I haven't edited. I've only edited like one, so it's a bit to do. And I'm glad to do it. I'm excited to do it. In fact, this is really fun. But anyway, besides that, I have that to do a little bit, and just want to walk around here a little bit. I'll show you. Well, there's. Let me turn this around so you can see it without me in the way. All right, check that view out from the distance. That's facing west, and we've got little cabin-like homes or something over there. Ranches for sure. I've lived in Texas for over 37 years, and I've seen vast areas that we've got lots of ranches. Yeah, check that out. I think it's a Torrey pine with that shape like this. I think it's a Torrey pine. I'll have to confirm that. Let's look. I can't quite tell. I think it is. The bark is different than like a loblolly. And speaking of the bark, the holes. See these holes in the bark here? Those are from woodpeckers. There's a few things that make holes like that. Woodpeckers are one of them. Borers, that's another one. Those are the larvae of beetles that attack stressed trees. They'll tap holes in the tree in a line. There might be some that might be some sapsucker activity, but most of this is not sapsucker activity. This is another type of woodpecker, because they're random. Sapsuckers will do holes in a row, kind of like that a little bit, and that might be because they're smaller as well. But sapsuckers, they do those holes, a little bit of sap comes out, and it attracts insects, and then they eat the insects. They also like the sap, so it's like sugar. So that's one type of woodpecker, and it doesn't mean that the tree is stressed. It actually, I can't confirm this, and I wouldn't say certainly, but that's probably a healthier tree, because for it to exude sap like that and resin, it must be somewhat healthy. To the contrary, our holes we're looking at here, these are random, and you can see how they're just kind of all over the place. Now there are some that are kind of in a row, but in general, the larger ones, those are more random. And I think we're looking at different woodpecker activity here.
Yeah, we're looking at the type that they're looking for the insects that are in the tree. I think these patterns are a little, they're certainly, I think they're mixed with different woodpecker types. We definitely have some that look like sapsuckers, and then we have the more random holes that they come in when there's insects like the borers, in fact borers in particular, and they would be in the tree. It's the longer tongues that they have. Sapsuckers have shorter tongues. Well, they have shorter beaks too. And the other woodpeckers have longer beaks and longer tongues. And what they do for the ones looking for the borers in the tree, with the longer tongues, they'll tap a hole looking and listening for the insects on the inside of the tree, and their tongues will follow the little holes that the borers make, and they'll get the insect like that. So anyway, if I were assessing this tree, I would say that I think it's under attack, possibly from borers, or possibly, maybe, and the root flare is absolutely covered right here, right all over there. It should not look like a telephone pole. It should flare out, and that can cause decline. And anyway, little tree and a little tree and insect knowledge. I don't know what we're looking at out there, but that's pretty. All right, got ash juniper right here. Yeah, we got mesquite. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm parked right here. Got a nice little pavilion, which I probably won't take advantage of right now, but I will probably, since I'm starting to feel a little more settled in, as I get these videos, and this is important, I want to do these videos, and as I have time, I'd like to set up my ham radio stuff. And yeah, all right, I'm gonna wrap it up with that. Hope y'all are enjoying the videos. I look forward to y'all's comments. If you want to see anything in particular or have any questions, definitely let me know, but I do look forward to seeing your comments. And I hope you're all having a great week. I will be doing another video here for you soon. All right, bye.